is up, everybody? Welcome back to my video. Hope y'all have an amazing day as usual. If you're new, please make sure to like, subscribe, and always comment down below. It really helps out the videos. So today, I'm going to be discussing a topic that really upsets me. And it seems like, as of recently, harassing police officers is like this new trend on the internet. And I've been seeing this a lot on TikTok of people just harassing police officers. It's horrible. Now, I'm going to show you 3 videos here. Now, the main person who does this, harassing police officers, is this guy named Sean, supposedly. He's an independent journalist, and he has, like, so many videos on the internet of him harassing police officers. Now, he's not really rude. He's just more of a prick. Am I British? I just said prick. A douchebag. But the first guy was the first guy I'm going to show you guys, his attitude was just horrible. So, you know, when I see these videos, I don't think much of them, other than these people, are complete assholes. But I actually saw a real life scenario of this today. So I was out rail fanning today, and I saw this guy, and he was recording on TikTok, right? So, and he was just cursing out this officer, yelling at him, being just plain rude. Now, I don't know the full story. I just saw what was happening and just, you know, got a little close to see what was going on. But I don't think there's really much that could happen that would warrant that reaction. But it happened. And I felt horrible for this police officer. Now, what's interesting about this police officer is I don't know if he was security or what, because he was not in uniform, but he had like one of those badge necklaces. I've seen some police officers. They were just wearing a khakis, shorts, and a t-shirt. But they're pretty much all in the same boat. And I just, you know, after the guy left, I walked up to him and I'm like, I'm sorry that this had to happen. And he did not seem fazed by it at all. Like, he was not upset at all. He was just like, it's all good. And that's messed up, because it tells me this is what they go through regularly. And I think now harassing police officers is the worst time to do it. It seems like ever since the 2020 riots, police officers have just been treated terribly. No one has respect for them anymore. And that's terrible to me, because a vast majority are good, try to protect the community. And a lot of police departments have budget cuts, and there's shortages of police officers everywhere. So people bothering them is terrible, because they have 10,000 other things that they could be doing. So, than listening to stupid people. So, anyways, I'm going to show you guys the first video. So, let's get into that.
You only feel like a man with that gun and a badge on.
Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I didn't have the gun in bed.
No, you don't. Well, then quit. Retire. Be a man. Then I'll have some respect for you.
So
I don't respect what you do.
You don't have respect because I'm doing
I don't respect a goddamn thing you do, because you people act like a bunch of parents, bro.
So first off, what the guy filming is saying is completely stupid. Oh, you only feel tough with the gun and badge on. Okay, let me tell you something. Cops are supposed to be tough, okay? They're supposed to lay down the law, okay? They're supposed to put their foot down and be assertive, okay? That's their job. Okay, and second of all, the gun and the badge is part of their uniform, okay? To keep them safe as well as other people safe. And okay, yeah, he might be tough on his job, okay? Maybe that's not how he is at home. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So right off the bat, this dude's attitude is just terrible. But let's take a look at more of this video.
You don't know what the law is.
You're trying to be right
Did you swear an oath to the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution that you say you've had enough of hearing me talk about? Huh? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
You recite that oath every day?
Sure.
You do? You want to recite it for me now?
Nope.
No, why not? You don't. You probably don't remember it.
I don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to do a lot of things.
Right.
So I forgot to get the portion on camera where the cop said, do you think you're above the law? Because this guy was just harassing the police officer. And that was kind of a dumb response. But I think, honestly, this cop was just tuning this guy out. You know what I mean? So first off, why should that cop have to read you the Constitution? Number one, okay? That's number one. And he said, do you guys read this every single day? And he said yes. But more than likely, this cop probably wasn't even listening to what he said. And he didn't want to read him the Constitution, because first off, I learned it in history at some point. I don't remember that shit, okay? And I don't think he has to remember it anyways, unless there's a different law. In that case, tell me in the comments down below if you guys know. But I don't think he has to know. And why should he give it to you anyways? Stupid.
You don't have to do a lot of things.
Right.
Yeah, right. You don't have to harass people having a yard sale. You can go out and fight.
I don't think this cop is harassing this person, okay? And I also don't think the guy behind the camera is innocent, okay? Like I said, cops have 10,000 better things to do than worry about somebody at a yard sale, okay? I'm sure what happened was, and maybe a neighbor complained, or maybe the cop saw something suspicious going on at that yard sale. Maybe they're selling something they shouldn't, like that white powder. So, yeah, the cop has way better things to do, okay? And it seems like that's what the guy's trying to say. But at the same time, he's preventing that cop from doing anything because he's standing there harassing him, right?
Because that's part of my job. Go around.
Who complained? Who complained? Who complained? Your sergeant. Nobody complained. Bartlemy sending you jackasses down here to harass me in retribution. And you're going to see what that gets you, bro. Qualified immunity should be a very precious thing to you. You obviously don't care about it. And you're going to lose it. And I'll make goddamn sure you do. Keep harassing me, bro. Keep harassing me. Keep working on my case for me. Keep it up. Keep it up.
No shine shall be displayed unless...
This sign is not posted. This sign is being held in my hands. Get the law right, bro. Figure it out. You should do your homework before you come here, not while you're sitting in front of me looking like an idiot.
I'm not looking like an idiot.
Oh, yeah, you are. And probably about 350,000 people are going to tell you do. Read the comments, bro. Read the comments. When you see the video, read the comments. You'll find out what a jackass you are.
Yeah.
Because you obviously don't understand what you're doing.
That's what we're here to be, a bunch of jackasses.
Well, that's what you present yourself as. And you know what? There are other officers that are decent, and they get my respect. Why don't you start acting like Teddy Farrell?
Teddy Farrell.
Yeah, why don't you start acting like Officer Worth? Why don't you get some brains in your head and start treating people with respect? Instead of defending dumbasses like Terry Wallace, who's got 1.3 million people telling him what a dick he is.
Oh, Mr. Dickhead, right?
Yeah, Mr. Dickhead. That's
So, if you actually look at the comments in the video, most of them are actually disagreeing with the person filming, okay? And, again, this cop's not harassing anybody. The only police department that I genuinely do not have any respect for is the NYPD. And I'll tell you guys why. So, I know this sounds insane and really stupid, but the NYPD is overstaffed, okay? I've seen in Manhattan I've seen like 5 cops hanging out on a corner, not doing in uniform, supposedly protecting the community. Meanwhile, they're just all looking at their phones. Okay, the NYPD oftentimes they'll blow their sirens, even if it's not an emergency, just to get out of traffic. There was one time where I saw a video of a NYPD police officer like targeting this person on a bike who, in the video, wasn't doing anything wrong, just riding his motorcycle on the highway, and this cop was swerving, trying to hit him intentionally, and this like motorcycle wasn't speeding or anything. Maybe he did something bad, but I mean, trying to kill a freaking person on a motorcycle is not okay. There are times I've seen NYPD police officers just sitting in their cars with their seats back like this, just looking at their phones. Maybe they're on their break, maybe not, but I've seen too many NYPD police officers not doing anything for them all to be on break now. And the NYPD, they even say that if there's an emergency, do not go to the ones on the street because they're not going to do anything. Actually call the police. And there's also a lot of instances where the NYPD has racially profiled people, and their studies actually prove that most of the people they harassed are actually minorities. So NYPD sucks. Sorry. Now, like I said, with the yard sale, I don't know what's going on in this video. It sounds like it's in Long Island based on the accent, I think. I think it's in Long Island somewhere. Because that definitely was an NYPD uniform. So I don't know much about this one other than this person filming's a total idiot. Let's move on to the next person. This one's interesting. Like I said, there are way too many videos of this Sean, independent journalist guy, for me to put on this video. There's a ton of them. So I'm not going to put all, I'm just going to show 2. But I don't know how this guy keeps getting himself. He's probably not even a journalist. He probably just literally goes into government buildings, knows what he's doing, and that's probably how it goes. I don't think this guy has a life. An independent journalist, is that really a job? Okay, it's not like he calls the place up front, the government building, and tell him he's coming in to film. He just walks in, and that's literally what he said. One government employee was being extremely nice to him, saying, you know, normally journalists call before they come in and they get permission to film, and he's like, oh, it's God-given right and all this, it's my freedom in America, blah, blah, blah. Let's roll the clip.
Sir, you have your ID on you?
I didn't commit a crime, so I won't be handing that over today.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
I told the sergeant my first name's Sean.
Can you tell me your last name? Because I gave you my last name for my
Oh, no. I just don't give out any private information unless I've been suspected of committing a crime.
Nobody said you committed a crime.
I know that.
Okay, so this videos are very typical of him, okay? The police always ask him for ID, and he claims that he doesn't have to show it. Now, if this happens in almost every time he's been caught by the police, they always say you need to show an ID, then maybe you do, okay? I'm going to take the advice in this video of police officers who went through intensive training over some dude who claims he's an independent journalist, okay? Which is probably bullshit. He probably collects welfare and harasses people. That's probably his profession. And yes, I think it is perfectly okay to show ID. I think you should be required. The police need to identify you, need to understand why you're there, and need to make sure that you're not lying about your information. Now, what's totally hypocritical here is he always asks for the police name and badge number, which is perfectly okay to do. But if they give you that information, you should also be able, and you should give your information as well, so they can understand you more and try to resolve the situation.
What's the name of your group?
You'll figure all that out. Cop haters? No.
That's what it's called?
I train police departments.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Where at?
Police departments come on to my channel. At their police department.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll send you the video.
Yeah.
You got an email? I'll send you the video.
Name something?
Oh yeah, sure I can, but I can send you the video of me training police. I can send you the video of me working. I work with the police.
What department?
I just don't work with tyrants and people who are scared.
Tyrants?
Yeah, and people who are scared and try and bully people.
I think you like to bully people.
No. Ma'am, you came up to me and told me to take my hand out of my pocket. That's you bullying me.
I think you're bullying all of us.
No. You came up to me and told me to take my hand out of my pocket.
That part will be
It takes
edited
a
out.
certain
No,
person to just
this
come
whole
in
interaction
and-
between you guys, ma'am, you got out of your car and tried to act super aggressive. I don't know if you're overcompensating
People
because
called
you're,
me because
I don't know
they're
what you're
scared of your
doing.
actions.
No, they're not.
Are any police officers really taking training advice from this idiot? Hell no. He probably doesn't even know the process for training police officers. I mean, neither do I, but I'm not going around doing the things that he's doing, right? And what I find really crazy is he just does not want to give anyone his information. And he claims that they're being aggressive, which, by the way, they're not. They're being very calm. And they're only there doing their job, okay? They're only going there because people have complained, okay? And yes, I'd be a little freaked out if some dude walked into the government building just recording stuff for no reason. I mean, this guy legit will not give his reasons. He does not want to show people any of his information or name what type of group he is. He doesn't want to do any of that. So it's clear he's doing something weird or just there to harass people. One of the two, okay? I don't think this guy is doing anything important. He's harassing police officers that could be doing much better things right now. And if that's considering bullying, what is up with people today? If that's considered bullying, imagine what the next generation is going to consider bullying.
And what did you say you worked for again?
Oh no, I just work for myself. I'm independent. I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, didn't you say there was something you worked, like maybe a blog or?
No.
online stuff?
No, I'm just independent. I work on freelance stories.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you live in the area?
No, I don't live in the area.
Okay. All right, Sean. Well, here's the deal. Okay. This is a public building. You're able to be here. Okay.
I think here's the deal, and I don't want to hear anything that comes after it, but I'm going to let you go ahead. I don't want you to tell me what to do.
I'm trying to just diffuse the situation.
I know. I
And
mean,
get out of here. Okay.
I
don't
hope
wanna be
so.
here. You obviously want to be here. I don't want to be here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not telling
You're not
you to leave.
You're not detained. I promise.
You can't detain me right now.
It's a joke.
Okay. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
You're able to be here as long as it's not through a door like that that says you can't go through it. Do you understand?
All right. I'm done with this conversation now. Thank you. Have a great